Hi, it's Verico55 here, back again with another episode of Clan Generator, or Clan Gen if you just want to call it that. So, in the last episode, our first cat died, which is Carpkit. I don't know why Carpkit is worried about the Dark Forest cats, because we don't have any yet. But, basically, Carpkit died, everyone was mourning, and a lot of, everyone was kind of having trouble. We got some new kits, I think. Was Tiny Kit and Gold Kit born in the last episode? I'm pretty sure they were. So let's see. Hootstar is assigned to the hunting patrol today. Is craving the taste of frog. Wants to spend time alone today. Almost choked on their prey. Wonders how Monkey Hair is doing. Maybe we should put Smoothie Jump. Actually, Smoothie Jump is pregnant, isn't she? If I remember correctly. So I don't think we should put Smoothie Jump on a patrol. Is staring off into space. So I was thinking, since it's the new moon, I think everyone would kind of be getting over Carpkit, who wasn't directly related to him or didn't know him all that well. So Blossom Bepple's still kind of depressed, I think. He's not really being his mean usual self, you know what I'm saying? So, I saw some comments in the last episode, actually, because we're getting a lot of rats and weak legs, because everyone is getting bitten by rats. So I'm kind of thinking that Stalk Clan has some rat problems, basically. And they keep getting into camp buying cats and making them sick. So I think a lot of cats are hating them, but especially Drakefoot. Because I saw a comment that was saying maybe she's vengeful about the rat that gave her the weak legs, so maybe she wants to hunt rats and stuff like that. So I think that's kind of a fun comment I saw there. Let's see. Hiccup Pelt woke up on the wrong side of the nest. I think Hiccup Pelt is kind of worried about, before he was regretting his life choices or something after becoming mates with Smoothie Jump. Maybe, he knew that she was only going to end up having kits, and he was worried because Carpkit died around that time, so now he's worried about his own kits. I don't know how this is going to affect him being a father. Monkey Hair pounced on a clan unexpectedly, meowing about how they should be ready at any moment. Maybe he's trying to teach everyone oh, you gotta be ready at any moment. You never know when a rat's gonna come around, because he's also got a weak leg, surprisingly. So maybe he's trying to prepare everyone for rats because they're so fast. Feels overworked. Maybe she's still a queen. She feels kind of overworked about that, I think, because Allokit is still her kit, but I was saying that maybe she's not taking care of Allokit all that much, and she's trying to take a break from being a queen and go back to being a warrior. She lost an ear as well to frostbite, partial hearing loss. So I think she's having a lot of stress from all this. I'm worried about Dandelion Pelt, Drakefoot is napping. So maybe she's sleeping off the thorn near her paw. Finally she's taking a break in the medicine den or something like that. Or maybe not the medicine den, just the warrior's den. They're oh, you should maybe take some weight off your paws or whatever. And she's fine. But don't expect me to be napping for long. But then she kind of falls into her nest and snoozes off directly. That's kind of funny. I think Drakefoot is kind of workaholic. A lot of cats are probably workaholics in this clan. Is guarding the camp entrance, like Horseheart. I think he would be a very workaholic cat, because he's ambitious and he wants to prove himself. Maybe he'll become deputy in future. Who knows? Because he wants that. I remember he's seen that in a while. So maybe he's aiming for being deputy. Gravel Gorse wants to be chosen as new deputy. Oh, maybe she's also ambitious, kind of like that. She thinks maybe I should be the next deputy. I mean, I've got pretty good standing in the clan. See, she had Gold Kit and Tiny Kit. Maybe after her kits are kind of apprenticed to maybe become warriors, she's thinking of maybe trying to do more work and prove herself to the clan to say, oh, maybe I should be the next deputy after J-Bay or whatever. Had a nightmare involving the rushing river nearby. I'm worried about Char Scratch. He's kind of not done anything since he joined the clan, but he's been kind of, he was on that patrol that one time, the one, I think it was Tide Clan they made angry. That basically ruined the, alliance that we were going to do with that, and that got Horsehair bit or whatever. Is assigned to the Dawn Patrol tomorrow. Is chattering at the birds up there. I really love these two. They're so cute and beautiful. Look at them. Man. Is making their mentor laugh. So he's making BJ laugh. I think, you know what? I think Ripplepaw and BJ are kind of making each other very happy, because they seem like both nervous cats, because I remember Ripplepaw was kind of nervous before. So I think now that they're kind of getting the end of their mentorship, I think they're kind of friends now, and they were both nervous cats, but together they helped each other like come out of their shells. I think this was a very, very successful apprenticeship. Bulltail is thinking fondly of Antler One. Maybe Antler One was her mate or sibling. Do you think she's related to anyone in the clan? Maybe Hootstar, because they're kind of both grey. Got in trouble for bringing thorns into the nest. Oh, maybe he brought it into Hootstar's nest and he was like, oh, look, thorns, I found thorns. Or something like that, Actually, she's a she. I keep forgetting that. Hello Kit is chattering the birds in the trees above. Maybe she's joining Nightstripe. Maybe Nightstripe should be her mentor. Actually, no, I don't think Nightstripe will become her mentor. I think if any cat below 20 moons gets an apprentice, I maybe change that, because I want kind of more experienced cats to get an apprentice. I don't want like a warrior who's just made a warrior to get an apprentice, because it feels kind of mean to the older cats who maybe didn't get an apprentice. You know what I'm saying? So maybe like, I don't know if Laurel Fur or Nightstripe will get an apprentice of Gus Kit or Aloe Kit. Will they be able? No, they won't get Tiny Kit or Gold Kit either. Maybe the next batch of kits they'll get an apprentice. So, did we do all these? Is having a hard day. Wish that the other cats would stop babying them. Oh, maybe. I think Gold Kit's very like his father, Monkey Hair. So he's very like ambitious and he's very fierce and stuff. He's trying to show off, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're so cute, Gold Kit." And he's like, "No, I'm very big. I'm very powerful." I don't think he would be as big and chunky as his father, Monkey Hair, because he's got long hair and he's got short hair. So he's probably like very skinny, I would say. He probably takes more after his like. Would you say that Gravelgorse would Gravelgorse be tiny? Would you say? I think they both take after their mom. I think Tiny Kit gets her name from Gravelgorse maybe being a smaller cat. Let's put everyone on patrol. We'll randomize to see what we get. We'll put Bay J on there. We'll take Crowbite off. Extremely smart, very smart. Maybe they'll actually. You know what? Let's take these two. One more day of training for these two. So AJ suggests that might be a good chance to practice teamwork with Ripplepaw. Both cats have a nice practice session, and their coordination with each other grows stronger. BJ really helps Ripplepaw gain confidence working with other cats. See, that's what I'm talking about. They're both very nervous cats, but together they're coming out of their shell and stuff, and I think that's good for them. Good hunter, fantastic healer, and good fighter. I think I'm going to put the medicine cats on a different patrol than the other cats, because I don't think we need too many herbs. Do we? No, not a lot of people are in the medicine den with anything seriously, and it looks like we got some good herbs. So I think we're good enough to put the medicine cats on their own patrol. Someone said in the comments that you have to force someone to be a medicine cat before these cats will take on apprentices on their own. I think if any of the kits express anything about maybe being interested in herbs, we'll make them the medicine cat next, As the medicine cat patrol pads out into Stockland territory, Raccoon always tells Crowbite about the dream they had last night. We're getting so many Stockland dreams. Crowbite shakes her head sadly. They can't make sense of the vision. Neither can I. I think maybe this is multiple visions. Maybe our clan just has a really strong connection to StarClan. You think that other cats are hearing about this, what the heck? You're getting 2 dreams of Moon? So we're gonna put Blossom Dapple, Hiccup Pelt, good fighter, extremely smart, and a great fighter. I think I'll put these 3 on the border patrol. Your patrol comes across a small dog right at the border of Stockland territory. The Hiccup Pelt hisses at the small dog, and the rest of the small team back them up. The dog skitters back, yapping loudly, apparently shocked by the display, and the patrol breaks out into yowls and caterwauls, screaming until the small beast's nerves break and it runs from the Stockland border into the distance. That's pretty good, so we don't have to worry about a little dog. I think they'd be proud of that. Maybe that would cause Blossom Dapple to get some confidence back, because he knows he still has it, even though Carp Kit's gone. I think maybe one day he'll get over Carp Kit's death, but today is not that day, sadly. I think I'll have the 2 brothers train together, and I'll put these 3 on a hunting patrol, because they seem pretty good. And she'll have Drakefoot's a good hunter, but these 2 are good fighters, so if anything attacks them, they'll be good. Drakefoot is tempting to eat the prey they just caught. They'll resist the temptation, going on to make a couple of great catches to make sure they elders are fed. That's good of Drakefoot, you know. Usually I kind of be mean to Drakefoot because she's so, like, suspicious. But you know what? Good on you, Drakefoot. That kind of won you some points in my heart. She's very pretty, like, super pretty, you know. I don't think she's interested in kits, you know, or having a mate or anything. I want these two brothers to train together. Night Stripe suggests the might be a good chance to practice new hunting techniques with Laurel Fur. Both cats have a nice practice session, swapping their best tick and trick with each other. That's good of them. I love them both. Let's go on to the next moon. Crowbite announces that they're expecting kits. Smoothie Jumps thinks they will have 2 kits. Stalk calls a clan meeting and declares Ripplepaw to be a warrior. They are now called Ripple Leaf and are celebrated for their intelligence. Drakefoot no longer has a thorn in the paw. Gold Kit scrapes Hatfield because he went out to look for the rat, remember? And then we were talking about how he is like super like his father. As the herb stores are investigated by the medicine cats, it is noticed that time went bad. They'll have to replace it with new ones. Maybe we should do a nice big a nice medicine patrol. We only have 1 cat in there. But I think now that Crowbite is expecting kits. Do you think she would still go out expecting kits? It's not really a very trying task. I think she'd do it until she has her kits, because I think Crowbite's probably like that, you know. Horseheart's probably like over the moon. Caught the scent of an enemy warrior. Or maybe he's such a workaholic he doesn't really care. What do you think she thinks about that? She really loves... Oh, wait, no. She's securing him. He really likes Crowbite, but she doesn't love him as much. That's kind of surprising. What are we going to do with that information, huh? Looks like Guskit will be a warrior in the next moon. Let's see. Is having a good day. Is wondering what it would be like to be leader. Maybe Beijing is wondering if she would be... an appropriate leader like Hootstar, because it seems like before he was kind of contemplating, oh, is this the life for me? Should I step down? And Beijing's like, could I even do that? Is gathering cobwebs, is sharpening their claws. She's a very good fighter, so maybe that's why she's thinking about, if those rats come in here, I'll sharpen my claws and then use them as a scratching post or something. She probably doesn't know what that means. Smoothie Jump is sharpening their claws. I think they're all worried about the rats, so they're sharpening their claws in case the nursery gets attacked. Wants to have kits. Oh, he must be missing the carp kit. He's like, maybe one day we'll have more kits. Is exhausted from yesterday's patrol. Oh, poor Hiccup Pelt. Thinks they could take on a fox solo. Just like Monkey Hair. Is talking to themselves. Is she going crazy? I hope nothing happens to any of these cats. Is staring off into space. Caught the scent of an enemy warrior lately. Is thinking about love. So, she's probably thinking of her mate, and she's thinking about her kits that are coming. It's assigned to the Dawn Patrol tomorrow. Maybe, I hope Char Scratch gets something happening in him in the moons. It's thinking about love. Who does he have a relationship with? He has a relationship with his family. He's very on good terms with everyone, including Night Stripe. Wait, he just likes his brother? What the heck? Are they fighting? I thought they had a positive relationship, but it looks like they're kind of got a negative. Oof, I did not know that. Maybe we shouldn't put them on. Maybe they had a falling out, we'll say that. It doesn't look like anyone's kind of interested in Laurel for right now, but we'll keep that in mind in case anyone else thinks about love who's not mated. Is feeling sassy today. Is feeling happy because they're a warrior now. Look at them, they're so cool. They're very pretty. Is worried about others judging them. I wonder why. Maybe it's because they're an elder and they've been an elder for moons now, and so they're worried, oh, these kitty pets, are they judging me for not being able to hunt like I used to be able to? I'll have them know I was the best hunter in my clan back in the day. She's actually an average experience, so she probably was a pretty good hunter. Thinks they are going crazy. Spending a considerable amount of time grooming. Maybe she's becoming like vain like her mother to kind of compensate. She's like, if I become pretty enough, no one will ignore me like my mother did. I'm so scared for Aloe Kit. I hope she grows up to be like a good cat. Thinks they're going crazy. Maybe she's got like a connection to medicine cats. But I think I want to have anything about herbs to, if I want a cat to become a medicine cat. Tries to sneak out of camp just like Gold Kit. Maybe Smoothie Jump's kits will end up being the medicine cats. Or maybe it'll be Crowbite's kits, who knows. I will let Crowbite go out and do the patrol because it's only an herb patrol. And plus we'll probably put like bodyguards on with her. Who Okay, definitely Horseheart. I think Horseheart probably joined his mate. Probably Nightstripe too, you know what? I think Raccoon Noise would bring one of her sons on patrol to help out. As the Medicaid patrol pads out into Stockland territory, Raccoon Noise tells Crowbile about the dream they had last night. Another StarClan dream. A in-depth conversation about Raccoon's vision as they walk. By the time they get back to camp, they have a good idea what should do with the information. Blackberry, Catmint, and Burdock was gathered. That's pretty good, because Burdock's good for rat bites and Catmint's good for bright cough. Let's do the rest of the patrols. Monkey Hair, Great Fighter, very smart, good speaker. That's a good border patrol. While walking along the border, patrol notices Tide Clan patrol renewing their scent markers up ahead. Monkey Hair patrols with the other clan patrol, stocking up a conversation about the weather. After talking a short time, the two part away. Monkey Hair remarks that Tide Clan's kindness to the leader once the patrol has returned to camp. So maybe we are getting some relationship back with them. That's good. Very smart. I don't think we should have Hootstar on yet. Very smart, extremely smart. As the patrol gathers to train under Blossom Dapple's leadership, Ripple Leaf admits they think they had a vision from StarClan. Ripple Leaf, yeah, she came to StarClan because she had a dream that guided her here. Maybe like StarClan cat came to her in her dreams, like pointed her towards the forest and said, "Go here." And like she came to the cats and she was like, "Oh, I had a weird dream, you know," and said I would find cats here, and like apparently they are, and they're like, Crowbite got the instinct that this cat like had a connection to StarClan, so maybe that's why they let her in. Blossom Dapple takes Ripple Leaf aside and giving them a full benefits of Blossom Dapple's seniority and experiences discuss Ripple Leaf's vision. So maybe Blossom Dapple is taking on a more like leadery role to like the younger cats now that his son Carp Kit is dead. Is missing a loved one. Maybe he misses his family. Oh, poor Carp Kit. Everyone's like so sad about it, especially his family. Wait, why am I putting Garvel Gorse on there? No. We have 4 queens. That's crazy. Actually, we have 5 technically. Okay, Golem Patrol. I think since they don't have anything going on, they'll probably do training too. Char Scratch suggests my good chance to renew the hunting technique. Both cats have a nice practice session, swapping their best tips and tricks with each other. I think this is a good time to go on to the next moon. Crowbite thinks they will have 6 kids. What? Purring with Hiccup tilt against their backs, Smoothie Jump feels like they're going to explode with love, looking at their tiny new single kitten. She had a single kitten. Newly made apprentice Guspaw touches noses with their new mentor, Bayjay. I don't think Bayjay would have another apprentice so soon, so we might switch that. Because she just got done mentoring Ripple Leaf. So Dandelion watches in pride as Alopa is named and give the Gravel Gorse apprentice under. They know that Gravel Gorse was a good choice. Alopa decides to pick something to adorn their palace celebration. Laurel Fur's running nose is gone. Was pushed through some dense shrubs and felt the branches tear painfully at their pelt. Oh, Smoothie Jump, look. She's let's see, who is her new kitten? Shade Kit. Look at them, they're so cute. I'm glad they got the point pattern of their father. Alopa, look at her, she's so pretty. I think Dandelion Pelt, despite being so distant, is very proud of her daughter, I think, still. And I think it's kind of appropriate that Alopa chose flowers, because she seems very vain. I think this is a good time to end the episode off on. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.